Ladies and gents, it is your boy. And no, we are not at another park, as you can tell with the title and the thumbnail. We are at the Red Rock Canyon Overlook. Oh man, now this is a sight to see. But of course, before we do anything else, we gotta get here. And here we are on our way. Now, not only are we going to Red Rock Canyon, I kind of want to just tell y'all the whole route. So I got it all on maps. I set it up on my laptop, and I set it to the phone. That's exactly why I stopped. Uh-oh. Motorcycle police is out. Hope to not catch any of those down there. You know, you always got your bad cops, you got your good cops, but from the little bit of word I've heard, doesn't seem like there's a good motorcycle cop. So now that I'm no longer stuck behind that red light, golly, that took forever. Let's talk about the route. So obviously we are making our way out here, and eventually we're gonna hit that Red Rock Canyon Road. I'll call it that for now. But as we make our way around the Red Rock Canyon and hit the overlook, our way back, I want to go on the Summerlin back roads, and that's pretty much the full route. So this is going to be a straight up back road scenery type of video today. It's 8:44. I want to come out decently early where I feel like there won't be as much people out there, and you know, maybe that still depends. I just don't want to get stuck in too much traffic, because I think there's going to be more traffic out there than I expect. So me coming out early, people going to work or taking their kids to school, no one's going to be out here backing up all the roads. But the scenery we're about to get right now is already a little crazy. It feels really weird to be out here and not see any buildings. Well, it looks like I should have got behind this truck. This turns into a single lane road, and I'm going to be behind a big ass semi truck. Just when I said I hope I come out here early so I don't have to be stuck behind traffic. But here we are officially on the road to seeing these mountains. Well, this is the beginning. It's looking mighty empty right now. I'm going to want to find a flat spot. We're going for it. As soon as I say that, there's ongoing traffic. But we're good though. So they're far. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is crazy. This feels crazy already. It's no buildings. It's just got a little bit of housing or whatever the hell that is. I don't know. But speaking of houses, it's weird. There's be people who like really live out in areas like this where it feels like there's no civilization. Yeah, see, I'm already seeing a decent amount of cars. I think when I first imagined doing this last year, I thought like it would be fairly empty out, but it's not quite the case. Which, speaking of doing this last year, no, not quite last year. Last year would have been impossible. The old bobber was bent up. But no, I was thought about doing this in 2023. Okay, that was not as rough as I thought it was about to be. That looks sketchy. But now I thought about doing this on the original square body with Jay. And honestly, I think I could do it. The problem was, as I wasn't sure what the speed would be out here. I wasn't sure if this, whoa, wind just smacked me. Yeah, see man, you get out here, nothing but free flow besides the mountains. But now, I had the range, but I wasn't sure how fast people would be out here. You know, it being a single lane road. I don't want people driving crazy around me, doing any sketchy, dodgy moves, so that could possibly cause a crash. Look at the trucks. These trucks is not handling the wind. It ain't that windy, is it? But yeah, I didn't want to do it. I knew if I did it on the old bobber, it'd have to be in gear 1. Which is funny I say that because this bike's in gear 1, but this bike's gear 1 is way stronger. I could do 70 in gear 1. The old bike was only doing like 45 to 48, and 48 would have to be on a nice flat, where I know this may get a little hilly. It's a little windy, a little bit of breeze out here, so we're probably doing 45 right now. And I don't know if anybody's behind me, but yeah, I didn't want anybody doing those crazy moves, so I never did it. Which kind of sucks because I got this bike, but Jay doesn't have a bike, so. But hey, I gotta get in contact with him again. It's been a while. I gotta see if he's still trying to get something, because if he is, I would gladly do these routes again. It's funny I say that talking about worried about driving too slow. I'm not going the fastest right now. I gotta get used to driving on curves a little faster. I don't take my turns too fast. But hey, look at this view. I definitely gotta come back out here. I mean, it depends, man. Again, the windy driving is so scary to me. But it would be so nice to come out here with like them thick clouds. I forgot what they call those. They call those Columbus clouds? Man, if that's the right name. Those clouds over the mountains would look beautiful. I know for a fact that shit will look so good. So I'm kind of curious. Nope, there's nobody behind me, so this feels nice. As long as I don't get a busted up wheel or something, I can just kind of chill. Hey, what's that route? Look like an off-road route. Somebody up there. I think that's a vehicle. Actually, I forgot to say, I'm assuming it's just the way maps work, but I did send a route to my phone from my computer, but it's not showing the full route, but it's showing A at this destination we're going to right now. My God, this view's crazy. So I'm hoping it's like we get to A, and then after we get to A, the overlook destination B will be taking me to the back routes from Summerlin. Well, this does make me feel like though I probably could have took the old bobber. It's fairly empty as long as we went early in the morning, which I think we planned on doing. I just wondered if, I don't know if we could go early on a work day, because he had a job. But, you know, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm kind of chilling at the speed limit. I'm doing 50. Not really anybody around me. It's nice. So I probably could have did it on the old bike, but it's all good. I feel a lot better doing it on this bike anyway, due to how much more range this bike has in it with this big old battery we got down here. I actually just remembered something. So I've been planning on doing this ride for actually a few weeks now. No, more like a long time since I got this bobber, but like I always say, the old school issue, so kind of forgot about it, but I knew eventually I would do it because I eventually was going to fix this issue. So finally planning to do it about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Man, I was looking at a video and I think it was this road, unless it was a different one. I think it was this road. Somebody, I don't even know what they were driving. I'm really curious still to what they were driving, but somebody was doing like 150 out here. The view was crazy, but I'm like, what the hell are you? I'm assuming it had to be on a different road because of this road having traffic like it's having right now. I didn't see any cars, but all I know is that shit was crazy. Hey, that's a place to stop to catch a view. Look at that. But yeah, just being on these roads and doing these curves reminded me of that, because he was hitting curves too. He was hitting curves at like 120, straight line at 150 in a car. Again, I really don't know what this car was. I tried to look through his channel to see if he would show it, but I don't think he ever quite did. But that shit was crazy. Alright, I feel like I'm tensing up a little bit. My legs and shoulders are getting tired already. I need to relax. It's not that windy. Kind of just remembered I didn't come out here on a full charge. I mean, pretty much a full charge. I didn't come out here on 116 volts. I'm at about 114.6. Which is probably something like 95%. So I'm all good. But the income almost set. I think we're real close to our first destination here. It's crazy to see the empty land like this. It's the first time. It looks wild. It looks like a computer background, or like a video game background. What do they used to call them? I forgot. I used to be addicted to Roblox when I was a kid. Skybox. It looks like a skybox. But nah, yeah, I came out here on a fully charged GoPro battery. These low action camera batteries don't last long, so I gotta turn on the side battery. I get the side battery, won't charge it because it's full. Or the side battery's is acting weird, which is gonna annoy me because this GoPro's not gonna last this full route. Yeah, I could have swore. No, that's not it. I could have swore one of these roads. I probably passed it already, but one of those roads you gotta pay. Where I'm about to be at, which apparently is real soon. I'm hoping it's open. Gotta say that much, because there is a gate. They do close it at specific times. We're about right here. But yeah. So I gotta turn on the side battery. Hopefully it'll stay on this time. Alright, we open, we closed. Looks open. I see some motorcycles. Yeah, I'm confused. Where would you even pay here? well, we're rolling in and we're gonna see what happens. And you know what too, being in the city for so long, I say this all the time, but being in the city for so long, it was one of those like things I've just never seen. I've never seen a Red Rock Canyon. This is the first time. So for the people who are at home and never seen it, well, it's the first time you're seeing it for the first time with me. Cause yeah, it's the first. Oh yeah. Wow. Talk about a view. I'm pissed because it's doing exactly what I thought it was doing. It's not taking me back this way. I'm trying to go up this way and it's taking me back. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Let's check the battery. Let's see where we're at right now. Now that we're about halfway. 108 volts. Alright, so I gotta remember I didn't charge it. We're 2 volts down, so we would be at 110, but I can't quite remember. I never seem to remember what percentage that is. Alright, we still got 72. I'm like, okay, I know 108 is not that low because I did a 28-mile trip one time there and back and still had like 70-some% and it said about 108 volts. Alright, so annoyingly though, I'm gonna have to make my way to some random spot called John Cutter in order to kinda get the route I'm looking for, and then I still have to try to force the route if I remember where to go to the back route. So that's a little annoying because I do want to see the rest of the mountains and whatever else is down there. But anyways, I want to just admire this view for a little bit longer. This is really nice. Oh man, Red Rock. Which reminds me, I gotta ask. I wonder if if that was the scenic loop, if that was something else. But y'all remember Simply Nate, right? His E-Ride Pro. That was I think the last time we seen him. We went up the mountain. Whatever route he was on, he was taking his pickup, and I guess him and his homeboys was taking their bikes. That route was really, really nice. I'm kind of curious to where he was, but that was a while ago. So if I were to ask him, I'll have to see if he remembers. But golly, I gotta say it one more time. Look at this view. Alright though, wait a minute. I got one last thing to check actually. Golly, this GoPro's all over the place. It just said 98. Alright, well, I think this side battery's acting stupid. Don't tell me this thing's dying on me. I have had it for like 6 years. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on with my side battery. But anyways, I think it's about time we get back on the road. Alright, like I was saying, I gotta remember that I'm not actually trying to go to John Cutter. So instead of turning left, when I get to a specific road, start seeing Summerlin, houses and buildings. Well, mainly houses and palm trees. Probably at a traffic light, I need to turn right. And then I'll have to try to just go from there. But here we are. At least we're going this way. This is what's most important. Shoot, I ain't trying to go back because right here we're getting closer to the Red Rock Mountain. If I'm correct, this is the reddest rock of the canyon. It's weird. It doesn't feel like we're doing 53. I feel like I'm going slower. I think as of recently, I've been playing around with the power so much that now normal speeds don't feel all that fast anymore. Yes, sir. It's all the Red Rock down there. Now it's just, now we see a lot more flat land. Pay the toll. Is it right there? It's right there where you gotta pay. So I think that's what Google Maps is confusing. I'm not going right there. Maybe another time. Let's see. Is that a mountain wall? Uh oh, not the lines in the road. Hey, a biker. Motherfucker. Hitting them curves, boy. Oh, the breeze done picked up. The land's extra flat. This is why I did not want to come out here on an already windy day. Oh, this flatland right here with 20 miles per hour wind gust. Woo! Because for all I know, I'm not seeing the full 20 miles per hour in the city due to the houses and the buildings and whatever. Yeah, man, I'm really hoping one of these days I can catch a cloudy day. The wind isn't anything ridiculous. It's just something about, sometimes I feel like I'm missing the full view when it's not cloudy. When it's like partial thick clouds over the mountains, the bright blue sky and the sunlight, that to me feels like the full view. I need you to hurry up and get in front of that truck, boy. Sheesh. I'm about to get on the shoulder. Hey, map is showing some blue. We about to see some water. We close enough, or is it blocked off by a mountain? You don't see that too often out here. Starting to see housing though. Damn, talk about having a view in your backyard and living out there. Like some nice houses down there too. That reminds me, the last bird ride, Vacancy Riders ride I did. Hey, water's down there. Oh boy, used to be water. There ain't shit down there. Yeah, the last ride I did back in December 2023, I had to do a U-E right here. I was literally right there on that shoulder because they was going around Red Rock and I wasn't comfortable still because I'm like, we already did a lot of driving. So I already used up like 15 miles. And I still wasn't sure about the speed and range, but it's like if I go to Rail Rock on that bike, I gotta go straight to Rail Rock. I can't do no extra trips. It's funny too because we stopped at this stoplight and I knew I needed to turn. I'm like, I should probably turn now. It's probably my goal, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. And I kind of forgot, you keep going down this way, you're going to Red Rock. Oh shit, I probably could have took that. Oh no, I still can't take that, they're turning. Alright, so apparently all I had to do was give it a John Cutter, and I guess because I went this route before, I forced Google Maps to take me down this route. It's doing it again. So, we're gonna be hitting some of them back routes like I wanted. Let's go. It's probably gonna be a lot more of a chill ride. No crazy speeds. Depending on how I'm feeling, because I'm not gonna lie, I have been feeling speedy as of recently. I may only do it like up to 40, which apparently we're already doing, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go faster than this. I thought I was doing 30 right now. I'm really doing a 43. Yeah, I've definitely been in a speedy mood recently, which is good, because I really needed to give y'all the top speed of this bike. I had y'all waiting way too long, I'll be honest, way too damn long. I gotta let a shoulder down in order to look. Trying to see if I can get a new camera one more time, at least for now. This camera will pretty much replace the two cameras that I currently use. That's the Ace Pro 1, and that is this camera. And I've talked about this camera before. I'm gonna talk about it again. That's the Ace Pro 2. So I think I'm pretty sure, I forgot what video it was. It might have been during the Insta360 video I did. But I pretty much mentioned how I'm glad I waited to get the actual 360 camera, the X4, because at the time, if I would have just got a GoPro and an X3, or the Ace Pro and the X3, I would have been mad, because literally 1 month later, the X4 came out, and a month, so the X3 would have worked fine, it would have been great, but I wouldn't be able to send it back to try to get an X4, so I would have been real angry, because the X4, in my opinion, is quite a bit better. I'm glad I got that over the X3. Reasoning for saying that is I got my cameras and all, but during that X4 video I was mentioning how they finally, I wasn't gonna wait 6 months, so I don't mind it too much, but they finally came out with the Ace Pro 2. The Ace Pro 2 is exactly what I wanted the Ace Pro 1 to be. Honestly, it wasn't even that much things that the Ace Pro 1 needed. It was mainly one more thing that I felt it really needed. It just didn't have, but the Ace Pro 2 now has, and that is his own hyper view. So right now the view y'all are seeing on this GoPro, the older GoPro's the widest view was like super view. That's what I used to use on my GoPro 9, so that's what I used to use before 2024. when I was recording videos on the old bobber and my Suron. Where the GoPro 11 and up has hyper view, where it's extra wide, and to me it looks great because you can just see so much more. Ace Pro 1 didn't have that, but the Ace Pro 2 now has its own hyper view. It's called the Action View. And as a matter of fact, the Ace Pro now has the widest FOV. For the longest, the DJI had the widest. I think it still might be wider than the GoPro. I don't know. I think I'm thinking of the GoPro 12. GoPro 13, because I can't remember right now. I feel like the GoPro 13 actually might be wider than the Action 5. Regardless, the Ace Pro is now the widest. I don't know if the Ace Pro 2 has matching or possibly higher quality than the GoPro, because to me the GoPro always looked better. But what I do know is the Ace Pro still have very nice looking view. I think the Ace Pro 2 looks a little cleaner and clearer. Woo, look at this mountain view. Mountain views ain't over yet. But not only does the Ace Pro 2 look better than the Ace Pro 1, so it could match up to the GoPro a little more. Again, I gotta do a little more research on that specifically. So it still looks good in the morning. To me, the Ace Pro has better colors than the GoPro. And I still think that's the case. It's good at nighttime, and now finally it has a hyper view. I think the microphone quality on the Ace Pro 2 is a little cleaner as well. So it's just like, that camera has it all. I wouldn't need the Ace Pro 1, I wouldn't need the GoPro 12. I can stick to one camera comfortably, as long as I get it and it doesn't have any issues. But yeah, I'm selling some things that I don't use. A lot of things I just got sitting in my room right now that I just don't use. So like, why am I holding on to this stuff? And gonna make some money. Yes, sir. Okay, now we picking up the speed a little bit, driving all laxadaisy. Oh, another roundabout. As much as I always love the sundown and sunrise views, I love coming out here early in the morning because the traffic is just a lot less. Depending on when you come out early in the morning, because a lot of people be taking their kids to school or going to work. But when I come out here like super early, it's a lot of traffic because like 5 to 6 a.m. is when people need to be at work. And sundown, people are leaving work. I really love that bluish, purplish sky, orange view. But again, that's when all the traffic is. That's when the traffic is fairly high. The good thing about it is the traffic isn't always high in certain areas. Hey, this is that sidewalk that I sadly couldn't record that me and homeboy Gio, oh my god, I haven't contacted Gio in like a year, but it was these sidewalks we were on. Those other ones that had like real crazy loops that would honestly, they're cool, but if you're just going straight, you'd get to your destination faster. But because they got you looping up and then back down, as cool as it is, it's wasted a lot of time. But it was sketchy doing that on that damn little Aura, the Aura Outbreaker, because it had not only to have a twist throttle, them e-bikes, man, I don't know what's up with certain e-bikes and controllers where you hit the throttle and the power comes so delayed. I hate that so much. When I hit the throttle, I'm expecting it to go just like my bike. I don't want to hit it and then it goes. That's sketchy. But yeah, your boy is trying to get one more camera, and I need this camera honestly because. So you gonna wait for me? Yeah, it looks better in the morning. It looks better at night. It's brighter at night as well. And last but not least, I love my ultra wide, the hyper view, whatever you want to call it, the super wide FOV, and that Ace Pro has it. So that camera just, it has it all. It has it all. And it's been a while since I've really, it's been a while since I drove at night, but eventually I'm gonna get back to it. Especially because it's been a while since I have rode with a particular large group of people. Y'all may know who I'm talking about. So, not only am I trying to catch these sceneries, but there's certain sceneries I gotta catch at night. Like, come on now, I gotta see the strip again at night, especially if I get that camera. I gotta see the strip at night. We got a better FOV, and the nighttime's lit up even more and clearer. I gotta see that view. But the back routes are officially over. We're about to see one more mountain view right after this red light. All right, well, I just did something on my phone that I never knew my phone could do, so like, let's be able to get it out the way a little bit. But here we go, one more mountain view. It's not the opposite direction where we get a little bit better view of this mountain, but it's a fairly nice mountain view. You know what? This road right here is a real close road where we got some curves where I could attempt practicing and hitting these curves a little bit better. But a lot of times I think it's those moments where I'm in my head a little too much, because I've had my times off camera where I was hitting curves like these at a quite a bit faster speed. I gotta figure out how to get this damn thing on my face. It's partially blocking my maps. But with that being said, it's about time I end it here, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hold on. Let me say it one more time. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and hit that subscribe button to get electrified with us people. Become electric with the rest of the people. It has been E. And today's scenic routes is not over. But go ahead and stay tuned for more scenic routes, alright? Some of these routes I want to revisit, some things I want to do, and some things I got on the way, some pretty interesting things I just want to mess around with. Nothing too crazy, but some small things I want to do and small things I want to play with. But me, I'm out. Peace.